Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stardew Valley Hunger Games. We are doing every single NPC. Starting with District 1, we've got Alex, Elliot, and Harvey. District 2, we've got Sam, Sebastian, and Shane, all the male bachelors. District 3, we've got Abigail, Emily, and Haley. District 4, we've got Leah, Maru, and Penny, all the bachelorettes. In District 5, we've got Caroline, Clint, and Demetrius. District 6, we've got the dwarf, Evelyn, and George. District 7, we've got Gus, Jazz, and Jody. District 8, we've got Kent, Krobus, and Leo. District 9, we've got Lewis, Linus, and Marnie. You already know Linus about to be a third wheel. District 10, we've got Pam, Pierre, and Robin. District 11, we've got Sandy, Vincent, and Willie. In District 12, we've got the Wizard, the Farmer, and Grandpa. Let's get right into it. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Do-do-do-do. Lewis grabs a sword. Marnie runs away from the cornucopia. Sandy finds Sebastian hiding in the cornucopia, but Sebastian kills her. Is that just because she lives in the desert, though? Maru steps off her podium too soon and blows up. Grandpa runs away from the cornucopia. Jody runs away from the cornucopia. Penny runs away with a lighter and some rope. Kent runs away from the cornucopia. Leia breaks Sam's nose for a basket of bread, which is ironic because she hates bread in Stardew Valley. Shane stays at the cornucopia for resources. So does Vincent. Pam runs away, the farmer runs away, and Gus takes a handful of throwing knives. Evelyn gathers as much food as she can. The wizard runs away. Emily snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Clint and Linus fight for a bag. Linus gives up and retreats. Alex runs away from the cornucopia. Willie and Caroline fight for a bag. Willie strangles Caroline with the straps and runs. Haley runs away. Robin runs away. Jazz runs away. Krobus runs away. Pierre runs away. George runs away. Leah runs away. And the dwarf grabs a backpack and retreats. Elliot breaks Abigail's nose for a basket of bread. Let's proceed. Day 1. Leia goes hunting. Willie stalks Jazz. Evelyn accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Wait, does that mean the granny's already out? Abigail, Demetrius, Leo, and Harvey hunt for other tributes. Robin chases Marnie. Jody tends to Sebastian's wounds. Aw, that's so nice of her. Kent practices his archery. I feel like he'd be better with a gun. The wizard and the farmer split up to search for resources. Penny constructs a shack. Not much different from her house in Stardew Valley, huh? George and Sam hunt for other tributes. Pierre tends to Grandpa's wounds. Linus decapitates Clint with a sword. Dang, Linus went from super passive to being hella aggro. Krobus travels to higher ground. Elliot is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Emily, the dwarf, Haley, Vincent, and Gus hunt for other tributes. Shane tends to Lewis's wounds, and Pam runs away from Alex. Let's proceed. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sandy, Maru, Caroline, Evelyn, and Clint. So currently everyone in District 1, 2, and 3 are alive. District 5 is only down to Demetrius. District 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all good. District 11 has lost 1, and District 12 is still fully intact. Let's continue. Night 1. Leia and Gus talk about the tributes still alive. Pierre lets the wizard into his shelter. Vincent sees a fire but stays hidden. Emily fends George, Willie, and Alex away from her fire. Look at her 1v3ing. Sam forces Jazz to kill Demetrius or the farmer. She refuses to kill, so Sam kills her instead. Brutal. Linus and Harvey run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Marnie tries to sing herself to sleep. Penny defeats Pam in a fight but spares her life. Robin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Lewis loses sight of where he is. Shane cooks his food before putting his fire out. The dwarf, Krobus, Leo, and Haley tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Elliot kills Grandpa with a sickle. No, not Grandpa. Sebastian, Kent, and Jody cheerfully sing songs together, and Abigail goes to sleep. Let's proceed. Day 2. Robin explores the arena. Gus tries to spear fish with a trident. Krobus goes hunting. Pam explores the arena. Leia travels to higher ground. Linus explores the arena. The dwarf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Harvey receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor as well. I wonder if it's the same sponsor. Emily begs for Demetrius to kill her. He refuses, keeping Emily alive. Haley constructs a shack. Alex, Lewis, Penny, and the farmer hunt for other tributes. We all have green or yellow on us. Look, yellow and green, yellow and green, yellow and green, and green. Willie makes a wooden spear. Jody defeats Vincent in a fight but spares his life. Shane and Pierre work together for the day. Kent tends to the wizard's wounds. Sam tries to sleep through the entire day. Sebastian travels to higher ground. Marnie defeats Leo in a fight but spares his life. And Abigail repeatedly stabs Elliot to death. I would too. George searches for a water source. Let's proceed. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jazz, Grandpa, and Elliot. Okay, it's night 2. Pierre receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Demetrius lets Harvey into his shelter. George fends off Pam, Lewis, and Leia from his fire. Now, how did he manage to do that? The farmer stabs Gus while his back is turned. The wizard screams for help. Penny receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Shane passes out from exhaustion. Marnie defeats Kent in a fight but spares his life. Leo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Emily tends to her wounds. Krobus tries to sing himself to sleep. Willie begs begs for Alex to kill him. He refuses, keeping Willie alive. Jody tries to treat her infection. Vincent defeats Haley in a fight, but spares her life. Imagine losing to a kid. The dwarf quietly hums. Robin receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Linus stays awake all night. Sam tries to treat his infections. Sebastian loses sight of where he is, and Abigail is awoken by nightmares. Let's proceed. Day 3. Penny receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Pierre goes hunting. Leo, Haley, Marnie, and Jody hunt for other tributes. Lewis discovers a cave. Robin and Linus work together for the day. Vincent travels to higher ground. Abigail chases Pam. Willie hunts for other tributes. The wizard camouflages himself in the bushes. Now, is he using magic? Because if so, I deem that cheating. Demetrius camouflages himself in the bushes. He's a scientist, I can see that happening. George collects fruit from a tree. Can he reach from his chair? The farmer, Sebastian, and Alex hunt for other tributes. Sam accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Oh my. Krobus sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate it. Kent scares the dwarf off. Harvey travels to high ground. Emily defeats Shane in a fight, but spares his life. And Leia practices her archery. Let's keep going. 2 cannon shots can be heard. Gus and Sam. Night 3. The farmer goes to sleep. Robin tends to Sebastian's wounds. What a good mother. Yes. Harvey forces Kent to kill Shane or the wizard. He decides to kill the wizard. It's because he was cheating. Willie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Linus, Jody, Abigail, and Leia sleep in shifts. Emily and Haley sleep in shifts. Krobus, Vincent, Demetrius, and Lewis form a suicide pact, killing themselves. My Krobus. I had high hopes for him. Leo thinks about home. He misses his birds. Pierre receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. George strangles Penny with a rope. Just go up a giant hill. Marnie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Pam stays awake all night. Alex and the dwarf huddle for warmth. That's such a funny picture. Let's continue. Day 4. The farmer stabs Haley while her back is turned. Yes. Oh my goodness, get her out of here. Alex sprains his ankle while running away from Shane. The dwarf discovers a river. Leo and Willie work together for the day. Pierre overhears Linus and Leia talking in the distance. Pam searches for a water source. Abigail scares George off. Sebastian, Harvey, and Robin hunt for other tributes. Emily searches for a water source. Marnie receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. And Jody steals from Kent while he isn't looking. Oh, this is where the relationship crumbles. Let's proceed. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The wizard, Krobus, Vincent, Demetrius, Lewis, Penny, and Haley. Currently, I don't think any... Oh, no, this one's out too. Only District 10 is the full one left. Let's continue. Night 4. The dwarf cooks his food before putting his fire out. Harvey and Leo talk about the tribute still alive. Willie ambushes Alex and kills him after he was just cuddling with the dwarf. There could have been something there. Emily dies from infection. George unknowingly eats toxic berries. Serves him right. Pam, the farmer, Sebastian, Abigail, and Kent sleep in shifts. Leia goes to sleep. Linus tries to sing himself to sleep. Marnie receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Robin tends to her wounds, and Jody traps and kills Shane. And Pierre receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Day 5. Pam, the farmer, Willie, dwarf, and Robin hunt for the other tributes. Pierre stalks Sebastian. Abigail makes a slingshot. Yeah. Marnie searches for a water source. Leia kills Linus with a hatchet. Jody injures herself, and Harvey overhears Leo and Kent talking in the distance. 5 cannon shots can be heard. Alex, Emily, George, Shane, and Linus. The only people we now have left is Harvey of District 1, Sebastian District 2, Abigail of District 3, Leia from District 4, no one in District 5, the dwarf of District 6, Jody of District 7, Kent and Leo from District 8, Marnie of District 9. All of District 10 is still alive. They are a force to be reckoned with. District 11, we've only got Willie, and District 12, we've only got the farmer. Okay, it's night 5. Abigail, Leo, Leia, and Pam track down and kill the dwarf. Willie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sebastian, Kent, the farmer, and Pierre tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Jody lets Harvey into her shelter. So she steals from Kent and then gets with Harvey. Marnie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, and Robin tends to her wounds. Day 6. Robin hunts for other tributes. Abigail practices archery, and Willie hunts for other tributes. Harvey, Jody, Sebastian, Pam, and Marnie track down Leia. Good, she has killed a couple of people, I think. Kent collects fruit from a tree. Leo and the farmer hunt for other tributes. I like that combo. Pierre dies trying to escape the arena. That seems fitting. 3 cannon shots. Dwarf, Leia, and Pierre. That is the first person fallen from District 10. Is it going to crumble? Night 6. Jody and Leo huddle for warmth. Marnie, Robin, Sebastian, Pam, and the farmer sleep in shifts. Kent is unable to convince Abigail to not kill him. Wait, so Abigail killed Kent? Harvey destroys Willie's supplies while he is asleep. Harvey's out here being brutal. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's family. Marnie decides not to go. Jody, Sebastian, and Willie start fighting, but Sebastian runs away as Jody kills Willie. Harvey decides not to go. Pam, Leo, and Robin track down and kill the farmer. Leo, I thought we had something. And Abigail accidentally steps on a landmine. Day 7, Robin receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Marnie kills Pam. Leo sprains his ankle while running away from Sebastian, and Jody chases Harvey. 5 cannon shots can be heard. Kent, Willie, the farmer, Abigail, and Pam. So far, we've still got District 1 Harvey, District 2 Sebastian, District 7 Jody, District 8 Leo, District 9 Marnie, and District 10 is down to just Robin. They were so strong and now they're crumbling. Night 7, Harvey lets Robin into his shelter. Sebastian cooks his food before putting his fire out. Jody starts a fire, and Leo destroys Marnie's supplies while she is asleep. Day 8, Robin constructs a shack. Sebastian receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jody injures herself. Harvey stabs Leo while his back is turned. I think that's the last of the kids. And Marnie discovers a river. 1 cannon shot can be heard of Leo in the distance. We officially have no more kids, and we only have 1 more bachelor. That being Sebastian. Marnie and Sebastian fight Robin and Harvey. Robin and Harvey survive. That means Robin killed Sebastian. And Jody cries herself to sleep. Jody searches for firewood, and Robin bashes Harvey's head against a rock several times. It is down to the 2 ladies. 3 cannon shots can be heard. Marnie, Sebastian, and Harvey. I guess Harvey's also a bachelor. I didn't even I forgot about that. Let's continue. Jody throws a knife into Robin's head. The winner is Jody from District 7, the one who slept with another man, stole from her husband, and she's the winner. Who would you guys like to see as a Hunger Games competition if I do it again?